Hi you guys, I'm Adrienne. Welcome to my channel, my little space here on YouTube. If you're new here, welcome, and I hope you enjoy. If you're returning, you guys are awesome. So today's video is going to be a first impression / review on a palette that I haven't really seen many videos on, the Urban Decay Electric palette. I use this palette to create this look, also with the Lunar Beauty Life's a Drag palette. I'm not going to do too much of a review on that because there's been many videos on that palette. But yeah, so if you're interested in how I got this look, in the review / first impressions of the Urban Decay, keep on watching and sit back, relax, grab some popcorn, cup of coffee, tea, whatever, and enjoy. Okay, you guys, I already got my base down. I have my powder on, that way it'd catch any fallout. And we're just going to concentrate on the eyes, and we'll do the rest of the look at the end. And we're going to go in with the Life's a Drag from Lunar Beauty. And I'm going to do the transition. And we're going to use Kiki right here to do that. If you guys do have this palette, this color is very pale and not very pigmented. So I'm just gonna lay that down in the crease and up towards the brow bone. So as I'm laying this color down, I'm realizing I'm gonna have to build up pigmentation a little bit. So keeping it towards the crease and blending it up towards the brow bone. Gonna make sure that everything is nice and blended, make sure that they're even. Make sure you guys blend. Blending is so we're gonna stick to the same palette, and we're gonna be going in with Fishy right here. Same fluffy brush, but we're gonna work a little bit lower than we did before. Okay, so now that I've got the actual color down, what I'm doing is I'm taking my fluffy brush, cleaning it so that the way there's no more eyeshadow on it, and going through and merging the two colors together. You basically don't want any harsh lines. You're gonna blend it out, that way it's very seamless. Blending is key, guys. I can't say it enough. Blend. Go to the electric palette, and we're gonna do the shade Chaos. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm taking a more dense but still fluffy brush and taking that shade and keeping it in my crease. I'm basically going to act like I'm going to do a halo. I'm still not too sure how this look is going to turn out. I'm winging it, but just blending, keeping it in, and then occasionally I'm checking, because I do have a hood, and make sure that I can still see the color and how far up I want it to go. Okay, here I am going back in and blending everything out. You have to blend like your life depends on it, girl. I feel like I want to go back in with Kiki a little bit on the fluffy brush and kind of just bring this color up a little bit more. I just feel like it's getting lost a little bit. A little better. And I'm also going to go back in with Fishy. I just want to make sure that the colors I'm putting are not getting lost. So, trying to get a nice, really good transition. foundation. This brush here, I'm going to go in with the white in that palette. And I really want to keep it, ooh, my brush. Right here. We'll fix that later. Back in with a clean fluffy brush, you just want to make sure everything is blended. Now I'm going back in with this brush here, and we're going to go back in with the Chaos shade and the Electric palette. I just really want to get that shade slightly above my hood that I have. That's better. So basically I'm packing on this color onto my inner and outer corners and making sure that it's as deep as I want it to go. Packing it on in. Definitely planning on doing like a halo spotlight type of look. Still, again, we're winging it, but just keep packing on that color onto your eye. Okay, so I'm gonna take the black out of the Life's a Drag palette. Right here, and we're going to deepen up the inner and outer corner. Okay, so I'm blending the black in the inner and outer corners, making sure everything is how I want it. Gotta try to be a perfectionist when it comes to this part. Now here I took some Tarte Shape Tape in the color light medium, and I'm starting to try to carve out the center of my lid. I want it to be very bright, so I'm just trying to make that, you know, above my hood, because you know how I have my issues with that. Making sure there's no creases, and then once it's perfect, I'm going to set it down with the white shade in the Life's a Drag palette, and we're going to set it, so we can start building up the other colors, and they have a nice base to blend out with. Okay, so I'm taking this shade Revolt out of that Electric palette and spraying my brush down. That way it's nice and pigmented. And I'm going to put it in the center of my lid here, laying that down. Wow, look how pretty that looks. Okay, so now I'm grabbing the shade Gonzo in the Electric palette, and I'm going to start my transition from the center to the outer corners. I don't know if you guys can see this on camera, but I am getting a little bit of fallout here. Thank God we laid down that powder. Okay, so now I'm grabbing the shade Chaos from the Electric palette, and I'm working to blending that into the darker shades. Okay, so I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to try to blend the colors together. But I'm noticing as I'm trying to blend them, even though I'm going in with a very gentle hand, the colors are wiping completely away. So I'm going to try to reapply the shades. I'm going to spray my brush this time, and maybe that'll help them adhere to the lid better. So frustration is real here, people, at this point. I'm trying to do everything in my power to fix this, make this work, but it is not only now becoming patchy since I've wet it, it's not blending properly at all. This palette so far is not working out whatsoever. So after I try to fix this hot mess situation on my eye, I'm going to deepen it a little bit more on the outer and inner corners with the black shade from the Life's a Drag palette. It is just horrible, horrible. So I'm trying to make the best of it. So we're just gonna keep rolling. So what I'm gonna do now, I feel like I need some more darkness around here because I feel like I lost that at some point. So I'm going to mix the shade Chaos from the Electric palette and the black called Shady and Life's a Drag, and try to just kind of bring a little darkness up. I'm already not happy with this look. Blech. I don't think I'd ever use it for like a makeup look again unless it's like Halloween or something stupid where it doesn't really matter how it turns out. Because that was just... All the other colors in the Life's a Drag palette came out super nice. They blend easy. But when it came down to this part, nothing wants to blend at all. And I'm going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, guys, so I'm back. I threw on a wig, my headbands, I did my lashes. I tried to go back and fix this eyeshadow, but it refuses to work with me. So I'm just gonna pipe as close as I can to try and show you guys. I don't know if you could see. Hold on, this camera's a little bit on reverse. This one right here, there's a patchiness there. It didn't want to blend. This one's not that bad, but I lost the other color and I kept on trying to go back in and add it. But every time I tried blending it away, or blending it away, I'm not trying to blend it away. Every time I tried to blend it, I used the slightest hand, did not want to work with me, no matter what I did. So my final thoughts on this palette, poo. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't pay full price for it whatsoever. But yeah, the other palette was awesome. The Urban Decay Electric will just sit in my makeup drawer and collect some dust. But this is the overall look. I mean, it's not that bad. What can you do? You win some, you lose some, I guess. But thank you guys for watching. Comment down below on future video recommendations that you may have for me. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel so that way you can see more of my awesomeness. Thank you guys for watching.